Have you ever caught your cat staring at you from across the room? Not blinking, not moving, just watching you, like they're studying you. Most people assume their cat is just being weird. But what if I told you your cat is actually analyzing you every single day in ways you probably never realized? Because inside your cat's mind, you're not just the person who fills their food bowl. You are something much more important. And once you understand how your cat truly sees you, it will completely change the way you look at them. Let's start with the first surprising truth. 1. Your cat thinks you belong to them. Many people believe they own their cat, but from your cat's perspective, it's the exact opposite. Your cat thinks you belong to them. Notice how your cat rubs against your legs when you walk by. That behavior is called scent marking. Cats have scent glands on their cheeks, forehead, and tail. When they rub against you, they're leaving their scent on your body. In the animal world, scent means ownership. So when your cat rubs against you, they're basically saying, this human is part of my territory. You're not just their caretaker, you're part of their world. 2. Your cat watches you more than you think. Cats are natural observers. Even when they look relaxed, they are constantly studying their environment, and that includes you. Your cat watches how you walk, how you move, how you open doors, how you prepare food. Over time, they memorize your daily routine. That's why your cat somehow appears in the kitchen exactly when you open the fridge, or sits by the door 5 minutes before you usually come home. They're not guessing. They've learned your patterns, and in their mind, understanding you means surviving. 3. Your cat knows when you're sad. Have you ever noticed your cat becoming more affectionate when you're feeling down? Maybe they sit closer, maybe they curl up beside you, or rest quietly near your feet. That's not random. Studies have shown that cats can detect changes in human emotions. They pick up subtle signals like your tone of voice, your body posture, your breathing patterns. Even the smallest shift in your mood doesn't go unnoticed. Your cat may not understand exactly what sadness is, but they can feel that something is different. And sometimes their quiet presence is their way of responding. 4. Your cat doesn't see you the way you think. Most people believe their cat recognizes their face, but the truth is a little different. Cats don't rely heavily on facial recognition the way humans do. Instead, they recognize you through 3 main things: your voice, your scent, your movement. Your smell is especially important. Cats have an incredibly powerful sense of smell. So even if someone else is wearing your clothes, your cat can instantly tell it's not you. To them, your scent is like your identity. It's how they know you belong. 5. Your cat slow blinks to say, I trust you. There's a small gesture cats use that many owners completely miss. It's called the slow blink. If your cat looks at you and slowly closes their eyes, that's not sleepiness, that's trust. In the animal world, closing your eyes means lowering your guard. When a cat slow blinks at you, they are showing they feel safe enough to relax around you. Some behavior experts even call it the cat version of a smile. And here's something amazing. If you slowly blink back at your cat, many cats will respond the same way. It becomes a silent conversation, a moment of trust between 2 completely different species. 6. Your cat protects you in their own way. Cats may seem independent, but deep down they are incredibly aware of their surroundings. If your cat suddenly stares at a door or watches a hallway intensely, they may be responding to a sound you didn't even notice. Their hearing is far more sensitive than ours. Your cat might detect movement, vibrations, or unfamiliar noises long before you do. So while it might look like your cat is just staring into nothing, they may actually be acting as your quiet little security guard. 7. To your cat, you are home. At the end of the day, your cat doesn't care about your job, your house, or how successful you are. To your cat, You are simply their safe place. When you enter the room, their world becomes familiar again. Your voice, your scent, your presence, all of it signals safety. And that's why some cats follow their owners from room to room. Not because they need something, but because being near you makes their world feel right. But the way your cat sees you goes even deeper than that, because there are things your cat does every single day that most owners completely misunderstand. And once you see them differently, you'll start noticing signals your cat has been sending you for years. Let's continue. 8. Your cat follows you because you're their safe territory. Have you ever noticed something strange? You walk into another room, and a few seconds later, your cat quietly appears behind you. Your presence signals safety. Your scent marks the environment. So when they move with you through the house, they're simply staying close to the center of their comfort zone. 9. When your cat sleeps near you, it means complete trust. Sleep is the most vulnerable moment in an animal's life. In the wild, sleeping in the wrong place can mean death. That's why cats are extremely careful about where they rest. So when your cat chooses to sleep beside you, or even on top of you, it's not random. It's trust. Your cat believes that while they sleep, you will keep the environment safe. That's why some cats sleep near their owner's head. Others curl up near the feet. They are positioning themselves close to the one creature they trust most in their territory. And for an animal built entirely on survival instincts, that kind of trust is incredibly powerful. 10. Your cat reads your body language. Cats communicate almost entirely through body language. So naturally, that's also how they read you. They notice things humans rarely think about. The way you walk into a room, how quickly you move, whether your shoulders are tense, whether your voice sounds calm or frustrated. Your cat constantly interprets these signals. If you move suddenly, they may become alert. If you sit calmly, they relax. In other words, your emotional energy directly affects your cat's behavior. That's why peaceful homes usually have calmer cats. 11. Your cat understands more words than you think most people believe. Cats don't understand human language, but that's not entirely true. Cats may not understand sentences, but they absolutely learn specific words. Over time, your cat starts recognizing sounds like their name, food, treat, come here. Not because they understand grammar, but because they associate those sounds with experiences. Research shows many cats can recognize their own name, even among other words. Sometimes they just choose to ignore it, which honestly sounds exactly like something a cat would do. 12. Your cat has a secret way of saying, I love you. Cats don't show affection the same way humans or dogs do. Their love language is much quieter. Sometimes it's sitting beside you instead of across the room. Sometimes it's gently touching you with their head. Sometimes it's simply choosing to stay in the same space as you. In cat behavior, proximity equals trust, and trust equals affection. So when your cat decides to spend time near you, even if they're not asking for attention, that quiet presence is often their version of saying, I feel safe with you. Final message. The truth is, cats are often misunderstood. They're quieter than dogs, more subtle, more mysterious. But that doesn't mean they feel less. In many ways, their bond with humans is just as deep. It's simply expressed differently. So the next time your cat sits beside you or watches you from across the room, remember this: they're not just sharing your house. In their world, you are part of their family. And once a cat accepts you into their world, that bond can last a lifetime. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, because there are still many secrets about cats that most owners have never discovered.